This is the Ivisii G2 RGB video light, and let's get to the unboxing. As I open the box itself, we can see the light right away, and we are going to put it to the side really swiftly and get to the accessories first. Here we have the USB-A to USB-C charging cable, which you're gonna use to charge the light itself. Then we have this little knob right here, which we're gonna use to connect the lights to your camera or to some sort of stand. Then we have a really nice bag that you're basically gonna use if you want to carry the light around with you. Then we have also a user manual in the box, but we are not going to care about that. And last but not least, we have a tripod that's included in the box. Here is the tripod itself. It's really nice that they package a tripod with the light itself, making it really worth the price you pay for the whole light. It's a nice sturdy tripod, really good materials. It's probably made out of plastic, but it feels really sturdy. So here we have the light itself. As you can see, it looks really nice and it feels nice too. It's made probably out of aluminum because it really feels sturdy and it could pack a punch. On the front, you have this nice diffusion pad above the LEDs to diffuse the light when it's coming right to your face. And if you want to use this for a YouTube setup or something simple like that, you can use this by itself. But if you're trying to get a nicer, softer light on your subject for, like, for example, portrait photos, I would probably put another diffusion pad above it or use at least some sort of a paper blanket or something like that. On the side of the light, we can see two dials and a button. The button is here to turn it on and off, and the buttons are basically a select mode switch and a select like brightness switch. So if we turn the light on right here, you can see that our background lights up because, well, I have it turned on. And on the back, you can see all the information you need. You have your battery percentage right here, indicated by just a battery diagram. And then we have the brightness you're currently set on. As you can see, we are currently at 100%. Then you have some sort of information to the mode you're in. For example, now we are in CCT mode, which means normal light mode. And if we select the mode tab right here and we go down to the temperature, you can now adjust the temperature of the light that you want to emit with the upper dial. So if we go down all the way to 2600K, you can see this very warm light that's coming from the light itself. And if we go up, which goes all the way up to 10,000, then you can see that the light is really cold, and this can be used in a bunch of scenarios depending on what you need. I like to keep it at around 5600K all the way down to 3600K. That seems like a really nice light for just YouTube videos and stuff like that. And if you want to adjust the brightness of the light, you simply switch back to the brackets being on the brightness slider right here. And you can either go up and down with the top switch again, which will adjust the brightness by 1% at a time, or you can press the upper button and it will switch in predetermined intervals, like for example 0%, 10%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. And it will do this in every single one of the modes. So if we switch to another mode, like for example this one, which is the RGB mode, you can see that it has two different mode selections that you have here. And one of them is the color of your light. Like for example, now we have selected kind of a pinkish color. And if you adjust it with the upper button again, you basically switch around the colors. And you may see that the colors aren't that like colory, like saturated. That's because this last option right here, if we select it again with the mode selection tool down here, you can adjust the saturation of the color. And if we go all the way up, you can see that this is really red. And if we go up a notch with the mode selection tool again, you can adjust the color and you can now see that the colors are truly really vibrant. And apparently from the videos that I've seen, this is one of the most color accurate pocket RGB lights that you can get. So this is the RGB mode, and if we switch to the last mode we have, it's like predetermined effects mode. So we will go through all of the effects now, but I'm just going to turn it down to like 10%, maybe 25%, because some of them are really flashy and I don't want you guys to get headaches or something. Number one is SOS, and as you can see, it plays this nice SOS symbol with just white light. Then you have lightning 1, lightning 2, TV screen, which is kind of like a light up and then go down. Then we have a police car, ambulance, fire truck, and then we go to RGB slow, which just cycles through the whole RGB spectrum really slowly. And then we have RGB fast, which basically does it faster. So these are all of the modes that you can have. And as I've said, you can select the brightness on every single one of these effects. So if you want really bright RGB, for example, for like a party or something, you can switch this really quickly. So let's turn the light off. And I think this light is actually one of the best deals that you can get for a pocket RGB light, because I only got it for like 60 bucks. So if you guys want to check it out, I will leave a link down below. Don't worry, it's not affiliated with me or something, so I won't get any money for it, but I just want you to get the same deal that I did. It was actually such a good deal that I got 2 of these lights, and I'm gonna use it in my future videos. So that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you have any more questions about the Ivisii G2 or about pretty much anything, leave them down in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer you. So that's it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.